Okay, let's see this question. So the given condition is f take this big expression, then equals 1 over x. So, we can use a dummy variable. Let's say we use dummy variable k to represent this big expression. Then we observe the expression. We see 1 over x cubed. That can be thought as 1 over x cubed, right? Then 3, the second one, 3 over x squared, can be thought as 3 times 1 over x squared. The third one, 3 over x, can be thought as 3 times 1 over x. Then we recognize that's part of that's one factor of sum of two cubes. Now remember sum, you have a plus b raised by cube, that equals to 3, that equals to a cube plus 3a squared b plus 3ab squared plus b cubed, right? Sum of two cubes. In this case, we can think a equals to 1 over x, right? And b equals to 1. If that's the case, you see we have a cubed, 1 over x cubed, we have 3a squared b, right? B just 1. In multiplication, 1 doesn't contribute to anything. We just have 3 times 1 over x squared, then 3 over x. Then we're just missing 1. B cubed, which is 1 cube, just 1. So we're just missing 1. So if we add 1 to, if we have k plus 1, add 1, then we can make 1 over x plus 1 cube, right? Then what happens? Let me text here. So k plus 1 will be 1 over x plus 1 cubed. Perfect cube. Then we can cube root both sides. So if we cube root both sides, and we cube root to this side, we get a cube root of k plus 1. Then cube root cube cancel each other. So then move 1. So we have 1 over x. So move 1 to the other side. So we have cube root, I'm sorry, that's a 3 by the way, equals k plus 1, cube root of k plus 1 minus 1. Right? So that's 1 over x. So what is 1 over x? 1 over x equals to f of k. So this is f of k. Bingo. So we see our original function. So the k is just a variable, right? We can substitute k into x. We can substitute this k into x. So that means f of x is a cube root of x. I'm sorry, I'm using my fingers writing this. Cube root of x plus 1. Right, this is under cube root. Then offset the cube root, we have minus 1. And that's it. And also I wrote already. Let me see. Let me share with you the better writings. Oh, it erased all this. Right, so then this is repeating what I did. So I call the big input for k, right? That means f of k equals 1 over x. Then as I observe the k, there is sum of two cubes, just missing 1. So I just add 1 to it. Then made 1 over x plus 1 cube. Then cube root both sides. Then I get 1 over x equals cube root of k plus 1 minus 1. The 1 over x is 1 f of k. So that means f of k equals cube root of k plus 1 minus 1. Then k, I can substitute k into x, right? A variable, just a variable. F of x equals cube root of x plus 1 minus 1. And of course, we want x cannot be 0. Because 0 is not in the domain of this function. Why? Because you remember this, we have 1 over x, right? X cannot be in the denominator. So yeah, that's it.